high-tech tour de force that is the new BMW M4 is packed with enough bits and bytes for the M faithful to seriously question what the ultimate driving machine has become. Since the coupe shares its new-age guts with the equally fresh M3 sedan, we knew we needed to lay hands on a two-door with a proper enthusiast's transmission, a Aeron 6-speed manual. As with the M3 we tested with the manual, the three-pedal setup is the best way to cut through the gauzy haze of the M4's electronic wizardry. Do it yourself. We've already covered the basics of the new M3, M4 in detail, including the lighter overall construction, advanced driver aids, and formidable 3.0-litre twin-turbocharged inline-six. Unlike the previous E92 M3's higher-roving V8, the new S55 engine swells with torque and offers improved drivability. It may sound like an industrial air compressor at cold startup, but its full 406 lb-ft of twist hits at just 1,850 revolutions per minute, with 425 horsepower peaking at 7,300 versus the old V8's screaming 8,300. Once warmed up, the oral signature goes sinister. Our previous M4 tests were of cars fitted with the optional DCT 7-speed dual-clutch automatic $2,900, which offers a launch control program, near seamless shifts for maximum performance, and 6 settings split evenly between automatic and manual shift modes. Yet with so many electrons already coursing through the car, manufactured engine sounds through the stereo, three-stage stability control, 3 settings each for the engine, steering, and suspension. The DCT's extra adjustments mostly just distance the driver farther from the action. 2 customizable M buttons on the steering wheel help manage the plethora of setups, but it's still a busy work environment. Sensing a connection, at 3,556 pounds, this M4 test car was the lightest M3, M4 we've had on our scales. Curb weights for various configurations have ranged up to 3,615. Braking from 70 miles per hour 151 feet, lateral grip on the skid pad 0.98 grams, and overall fuel economy 19 miles per gallon were all in line with previous tests. But changing gears yourself slows things down in a straight line. Our best run saw 60 miles per hour achieved in 4.1 seconds and the quarter mile passed in 12.4 at 117 miles per hour, 0.4 seconds and 2 miles per hour slower than the DCT M4 on both counts. Credit the dual clutch's launch control with the bulk of that. Actually driving with the manual, however, is far more enjoyable as you work the well-oiled shifter and the perfectly spaced pedals. The computer performs matching downshifts when in efficient and sport modes, but in Sport Plus it's all down to your skills. The dual-plate clutch takes some care to modulate, as does the throttle when the turbo surge of torque overwhelms the rear tires with the traction control deactivated. But expending the effort to enrich your driving skill set yields a stronger connection to a car that's growing stingier on feedback, particularly through the steering wheel. Choose wisely. The DCT automatic is definitely easier to commute with day to day, but we wouldn't spend $3,000 on it. The M4 is pricey enough at $65,150 to start, let alone at our test car's eye-watering $83,325. The most significant upcharge was $8,150 for gigantic carbon ceramic brakes with gold calipers. They work great but are overkill unless you own property next to a racetrack. Also, we'd avoid the, interesting color combination of our example, Austin Yellow Metallic Paint $550, Black 19-inch Wheels $1,200, and a Sonoma Beige Leather interior. Other notable items on the window sticker included the $4,000 Executive Package leather trim, head-up display, heated steering wheel, rear view camera, keyless access and start, a parking assist system, headlamp washers, and satellite radio, and the $1,900 lighting package adaptive LED headlights and automatic high beams. Our car also had the 3-way driver adjustable adaptive M suspension $1,000, a Harman Kardon Premium Audio System $875, and enhanced Bluetooth and smartphone interfaces $500. Although the M4, like most modern BMWs, is less engaging to drive than its predecessor, it's still a great performance car. We could live without most of this test car's add-ons, but not its manual transmission.